with that being said, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. Last time, last time I was so good. I did all of the stuff completely right and I totally didn't break the game because I thought I was going to do it right. But then, unfortunately, they spawned a man outside of the capability of me getting the evidence from him. And he just quite literally disappeared. I literally couldn't get 100%. I blame the game on that. But this time, I'm here again with my boy Watson. Mwah, love you, Watson. And Mr. Lestrade doing, I genuinely don't remember what. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely don't remember what. But with that being said, let's just walk around and hope I remember what anything was going on. This is a Roman bathhouse. This is a Roman bathhouse. That's clothes. Oh.
Expensive clothes, belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
No duh. That's kind of what clothes are. Do you want towels belonging to the bathhouse, which we are in? Oh. Hello, young gentleman. Oh, that's not a young... Oh, that's,
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Yes.
Let us forget about that.
Sir, I have a feeling you are feeling quite ill. Yeah, of course it's this fucking eye, dude.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
We sure as hell hope death would have been instantaneous. Oh my god. Anything under the fingernails? Always stuck under the fingernails?
Or earth. I'll take a sample.
Good, so we're probably gonna have to go check the
Watson,
samples. He was wearing a wedding ring.
He very likely removed it before the steam session.
1 second though, he has a wedding ring on his left hand, and I know in some
Death is
cultures.
very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
You could tell by the setting in the rigor mortis within the ligaments. Some cultures wear rings on their left hand to show they're engaged rather than when they move it to the left hand on the wedding day, or signifying they're married.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Could have been water diluting it. He was in the bathhouse, so it could have still been wet. Then again,
I think
he's not
we have
drenched.
found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
No, you might want to check some other stuff, boy.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
It's a bathhouse, dude.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's
a bathhouse. You're not
going
gonna keep them in naked.
Murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry. Or he is an artist.
Or a ghost.
Or a ghost. Or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the
There's
latter.
one thing that's definitely ghosting.
You
That's your
are
hair, fucking
ridiculously
Sherlock.
nervous.
It's literally spawning twice. So there's definitely former blood there. I gotta examine the blood.
I
Traces
should
of
check
blood.
this blood sample at Baker Street.
There's something in the blood. Is Sherlock just fucking stupid? There's something in the blood. There's a whole ass key in the blood.
I should ask Phillips about it.
What kind of idiot is just like, yeah, I'm gonna take the body away? Well, one, you should not clean up the pool of blood. You gotta let that for the cleaners. Specifically the cleaners, because they know what they're cleaning. It's already been cased out. If there's any reports that they gotta do over in case of such, whatever. Oh, there's fucking glasses here, dude. What?
One
Oh.
lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
Possibly. But what about the ends? Are they bloody at all?
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Uh-huh. Okay, so was the deceased short-sighted, or was one of them? Oh, there's a brazier.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Watson, I need your pretty hard cane.
It's horrible. So rotten.
Yeah,
I'm in
you
shock.
got nothing to say. All right, buddy, all right. I'm looking in my mind palace. Nothing. I can go in first person. I can. What button was that? What?
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects
in the steam room. Yeah, but unfortunately I can't fucking talk to them, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go into another room and steal one of their fucking folk. Oh, that's the wrong place. Let me move. Wherever this is, Frigitorium? Whatever, it's a Frigitorium. I'm assuming this is the place where you cool that. This is swank and nice. What do you say?
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Who the fuck is Sir Rodney Bedcliffe? Is he a murderer? This certainly looks like weapons for a murderer.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
You sure about that? That could kill a man. That could easily kill a
I
man.
will need these tongs.
Yep. Also another reason why I came in here. Is that just a fucking shield?
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed.
Ah, this bit of plate relates to the archaeological interest. Appears to be part of something larger at the present moment. I am unable to determine exactly what it belongs to. My best bet is a furnace. Old furnace. Nothing. Nothing. Normally it kicks you out if there's nothing else to do. Oh, wait, it's not solid.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Does this go over something? You can't just take it, dude. You actively said it was an archaeological object. You can't just fucking take that, dude. Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Stand Lane Baths next month, 1893. Was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon the English archaeology. Wow, shame there's only 1 out of 3 pages found. Shame. There are few among us who have claimed a degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bickliffe. I didn't pronounce that name wrong? I don't care. He was a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, vigor, and well matched the finest of his ilk around the England. His intellect is equal to his charms and is often declared by young ladies in European aristocracy. My guy. My guy. I don't care. It's just times. Put them together in my mind palace. Oh, read them. I'll just put them together in my mind palace.
Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be numbers inscribed on them because I know like some old Sumerian pots had been used for like accounting purposes, right? Which is why they're notated with numbers. They're Sumerian numbers or whatever I think it was.
Glass plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
That it is. It is. It's really fucking cool to see how like people can actually go and do
A glass
this.
plate negative is missing.
Oh.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Okay. So I'm guessing I'm looking for Egyptian statue. Is that the reason he was knocked out? Conked out? Taken? The dead man? But it's I'm pretty sure it's been recorded that some cultures, like some ancient cultures, used like pots for like accounting-ish. I'm sorry, what the f, bro? The f did I just get myself into? What ancient Sumerian god did not like me talking about their pots?
I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed.
Oh, that's
by
the
a
exact
very
opposite of what the room I
small
thought it was.
margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Oh, look at this fresco. Oh my, that would have been a beautiful painting.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
it does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
In quotations, we ask for them to be moved. Alright, Watson, let's leave. Going back to the other room. I'm not gonna lie, if there was like a public bathhouse like this, where I live, one, I probably wouldn't use it because it'd be filled with fucking weirdos and creeps. But I might use it every once in a while. Like at 2 a.m., get like a deal with like the owner or something. Getting good with some people. Why are there 3 sets of clothes when there's only 3 outside? Huh. Vexing. But I would absolutely love to like experience that.
This melted metal.
Analyze this melted metal. So I got a key, I got notes, I got metal, I got a thing. It's been a month, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember how to get to my Mind Palace. So I'm gonna have to go back to my observatory. Mind Palace? Nope. Mind Palace? I need to go back to my street though. I don't know how to enter my Mind Palace. B open deductions. Yeah, Mind Palace. Thank you, cutscene. Oh, yes. Effective arrival. I haven't found anything upworthy yet. I'm probably gonna have to run back in there. Oh god, now to figure out what I can do. I saw that pelt and I thought it was an actual tiger. I'm not gonna lie. Analyze dirt, analyze blood, analyze metal. I can analyze metal. Oh, hey, Devin! Welcome to Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment. Pet the dog. I don't think I could pet the dog. I think Sherlock is a little bit of a dingus. I haven't played this game in a month, and I'm, like, recovering from a sore throat. So I'm very much nowhere near in the right place to play this game.
This is a
Fun
piece
fact.
of metal taken from a brazier.
How are you, though? How are
it
you?
Appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the
Then it
result
should
of
be that
reaction
of the
with the
similar
silver
tank.
coin,
Yes,
then
yes,
it is
yes.
silver.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must take a pipette and place
I must
several
take a
drops of acid
pipette.
upon the samples.
Fun fact that I brought up last time is I am actually semi-trained within the ways of like forensics. I took like a moderate amount of classes during high school, and like my actual degree now is, I think I said it before, cybersecurity and digital forensics, so it's technically speaking the same methodology.
Red stain. It is silver.
Yeah, so like
Tanya silver quality.
oh yeah, so it is silver. So it's silver. So why is there silver? We can take some of the blood to analyze.
Let us analyze this blood sample.
Yes. I can't tell you the amount of like
This blood has not
blood
coagulated
photos I
well.
still have on my phone
It
from
seems
my
very
classes.
liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside.
Like
it.
hair up close, hair
Hydrogen
follicle,
peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the
fingerprints,
surface.
notes on how to make
I
chemicals.
must take a pipette and place several drops
Blood
of hydrogen
analyst?
peroxide.
Yeah, dude. Do I do Dexter stuff? No. I'm not too far into my degree. And like all of the classes I took, we couldn't get too far into. But like I do know a moderate amount of like the methodology, the taxonomy, like the where was I supposed to, what did it want me to do? I'm not gonna lie.
Take a pipette and place several drops of
Okay,
hydrogen
that's what I
peroxide.
needed to do. But I
I
have
must take a pipette. and place
why weren't you moving? Move. Thank you. Peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide. I used to like do a moderate amount of this stuff during school. And like, oh man, it's so weird. It's so weird seeing how
This
it's actually
blood
done.
is heavily diluted with water.
Because like Sir Isaac Doyle, the writer of like Sherlock Holmes, wasn't necessarily a like a forensics analyst or anything himself. He was just a writer. As you might know, he's just a writer who wrote Sherlock Holmes. But somehow he himself wrote about stuff that was at its time kind of burgeoning within the world of wait, no, he got dirt from under his fingernails. I forgot about that. From within the world of like the forensics field as a whole of that time, and he was writing about that, and then he just like he went so odd to the wall about like, here's the future stuff of what you're doing, Sherlock. From the eyes of like Watson being like, here's the crazy stuff he's doing. Turns out he was just like 100% doing a primitive form of stuff that didn't exist yet, or like 30, 40 years later, stuff that would exist for like actual crime analysis. It's so fucking cool to think about. Like our actual real world like genealogy of forensics analysis is based off of a literal fictional character, and you can in fact cite it at some point if you're going far enough back. It's fucking wild. It's literally wild. It's wild, dude. Oh, there's some trace of pyrite.
Otherwise known as fool's
Like
gold.
reading sci-fi book and they predict the internet or AI or literally anything. Yeah, but that's understandable. Like the whole field of sci-fi was based off of the burgeoning existence of like technology, right? More so stemming from, you know, the steam machine with the cyberpunk, the steampunk that comes out of that, the hyper fixation on that, which still burdens today. And then you also have like the primitive, you can see it with the I'm trying to think of the game series, Bioshock, and somewhat with the Fallout series. I really don't care for them, but I do understand where they come from. The like fascination and like
White clay particles.
is there white clay might be there for, you know, the creation of the pillars, but the pyrite might be weird unless he was doing something else with some mineral.
Selenite. Interesting.
It
According
cracks
to the
me up.
colour and
OMG,
its
love the
composition,
Andrew
I
Ryan quote.
deduce that this
Who the
sample
fuck is Andrew
white
Ryan?
clay.
Did I quote somebody
I need
without
to
knowing
find
it?
Which area near London this sample belongs to?
Yes. White London clay.
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
He's a major part of Bioshock. Oh, I'm not kidding. Like I don't know what he said that I quoted. But if he has the "is a man not entitled to the seat of the sweat of his own brow" quote. Oh, he kind of sounds like
My
a
analysis
crazy
table.
person.
It is useful for my work. On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't
Look
be
at the
surprised if
doopier
Watson
little
sits on
doggy.
you again.
Look at the doopier little doggy.
On the
Look at
sofa
him.
for the third time
Look
today.
at the good boy.
Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Yeah, look at the doopier little doggy. Can I call my little children from the street to give me some info? I don't want to know what. No. Ew. Let's all agree we saw nothing. Let's go back to the scene of the crime. We're all going back to the scene of the crime. Open deduction. Do I have anything yet? Effective arrival. Liquid blood. Inside brazier. Britain silver is melted. Effective arrival. Liquid no. No, okay. Sometimes they make no sense in their correlations just because he's so high level of thinking. Okay, if I'm here, what do I need? I don't know. It's been so long since I played this game, I forgot how much high level I have to think of.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them.
Now
there.
I can talk to
Any
them. I was trying to
objections?
talk to them in the bathhouse where they're naked. No objections?
None, Lestrade.
Oh, wait, no! Oh! I forgot a secondary analysis of the case of the scene. Never go with the first joint. Also, somebody still forgot their glasses. Where the glasses go from? Where do they go? Ah, dude, come on. That's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna lock myself out of an ending now. But I guess if it has a recommendation, I should play those two then. Bioshock. The main reason I don't play Bioshock is because I have Horrid Thalassophobia. But Fallout? I own some Fallout. I just never played them. Oh, wait. Did you lock yourself out of an ending? I have no idea. I have no idea. Last time I was trying to get all the evidence so I can get myself into a proper ending. But unfortunately, like, the dude literally spawned the wrong way. I didn't know until the end, so I couldn't get one singular piece of evidence, so I couldn't get the bright ending. Bioshock is fun and pretty intrusive of an FPS. It is heavily based on the Enron, but is cool concepts and silly. Fallout is really fun. You should try to at least playing New Vegas. I've heard people rave about New Vegas. I think I own 1, 2, and 3. I know I don't own 5, and I'm not sure about 4. Just because it was completely free from Epic. Shout out to Epic. Epic ever wants to sponsor me, I get your free games all the time. I love you guys. Please give me more free game.
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Okay.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Pyrite. Was it pyrite or was it gold trim? They have similar fastest capabilities. But I forgot the test we gave it for it.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Okay, so if it was somebody... If there's nobody else with pyrite, or if that's not real gold...
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Upon himself? I don't know if you do
A
that.
phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia.
Okay.
However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Okay, so hear me out. You're in a sauna. Somebody slips you that. Be a reason. Both of these people are high suspects right now. Horrid suspects right now. So Gregory Pickman, manager of Chew Blinklehorn? That's a stupid name. Blinkhorn? That's a stupid name. I stand by it. Dear sir, the interest I appear to require the situation of the bats to the changed in the form of the better. At the present time, the Figglehorn excavations remain under your direction, and yet under the works have not been progressed. If the digging works haven't been progressed, why was there a cave-in? You have failed to find anything of value and are unable to make the Frigitorium accessible to the public. The Frigitorium is a valuable asset to the recommendation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have the remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and find another workplace. Okay, so maybe some infighting. There's a pencil. Literally just an ordinary pencil.
This
a golden ring
was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Mm-hmm. Is it pyrite? Is it real gold? Okay, so it was recently resized.
I see the join. This ring was repaired and quite badly too.
Is he a member of the Masons? Is he a member of the Freemasons?
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
A member of the Freemasons? Because if it's a society ring, that would make very large sense for it to be recently resized. Because it's not... The resoldering of the ring isn't retarnished, unless they didn't program that in it. So it's not retarnished from where. The inside matches the outside of that resoldering for their sizing of it.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
Oh. A torn
The
out
last
page.
pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room.
And
But
fetch
first,
me a pencil. Oh, I know where a pencil is.
A few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to...
Now it's working. This is actually one. This is one a lot of people forget to actually get rid of. Don't just get rid of the the last pages, literally get rid of all of it because you never know what was impressed on anything else. This is one of the basic fundamentals. One of the basic fundamentals of like forensics analysis and forensics like information gathering, because everything leaves a little bit of something on each other. Doesn't matter if it's something soft hitting something hard. So they're both going to carry something of the other on each other.
Leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
So if you ever touch anything, like you can get rid of most of the stuff, like fingerprints and all that. We've learned that about that stuff. But like if you hit something with something else, both have a property of the other on each other. It's the effect of like give and take effect, right? Give and take effect. Leave a little, give a little. Which it gets a lot of people. You'd be surprised. It gets a lot of people. It's basically the whole reason and like byproduct
Mr.
of
Holmes,
evidence.
the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only
You should have
the
at least
final words.
told the man
The
in
rest
charge
it
of
is
the evidence
lost.
locker.
Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
Do I have to
I'm
go to
not
the
sure that I
corium?
can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Okay, I might be geeking out a little bit too much about forensics. Might be geeking out a little too much about forensics. Just tell me if that's ever too much. Door. Is this where the coroner is? I didn't read. Yes, it is. Okay, buddy. Let's examine you. So, what was the cause of death first?
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Fungus or herbs? Because if it would be herbs... You're joking. You're talking about your passions.
The coroner
Yeah.
observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Damn. I'm guessing he wasn't 63 years of age. So I'm guessing his kidney was absolutely destroyed.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which
Okay.
resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Okay, so curved knife. There's got to be something else going on.
According to the coroner,
Nope. There was something. There it is. Oh,
The bruising is in lines.
so there was it was definitely moved after death then for it to have these crease lines.
Some light bruising caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist.
Yeah.
Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
What kind of version of Cluedo is this? The best kind, because instead of it being 2D, it's 3D, and I have to find the clues. I have to find the butcher. I have to find the butcher, the weapon, and why it was Miss Scarlet. But Seti, hello, welcome in, Seti. Something you might not have noted at all is I used to study forensics, and I technically do study cyber forensics now. It's something I used to be getting a little bit in trouble a bit for about. Okay, so he was hit with a large knife, and because of those lacerations are still on the body, they weren't necessarily done after, but more like very close to the time of death. So he was strung up more so than if he was. I need to talk to somebody. Literally just need somebody. Just need somebody in there. I need to talk to somebody. It was right around time of death, so I don't know if it's before or after. I'm not the coroner.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Look at this man. He can't be a killer.
I am Tristram Garrow.
What's your profession?
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
What were you doing at the baths?
I don't know what that means.
Well,
I don't know what a
I
counselor at
follow
the
the
chamber means.
researches. I am interested in archaeology.
Okay,
You
so you're just a
follow
follower. You're a groupie.
Yes, so many things happened, and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
Okay, so what's going on with you? What's going on? Moderately shaven, no contortions of the eye. Dude, if that's eye bags, I'm severely... No, for real. Look at these. If these are eye bags, I am severely sleep deprived. There are no way that counts as eye bags, fucking dude. Poorly shaven, sure, but I look like that. And most people can't grow a beard, but sometimes they look like a baby when they can't grow a beard. I agree with that. However, don't doubt a man, don't diss a man just because he can't grow a beard well, Sherlock. But this is profiling. It's technically... It's ethically... Down the badly shaven insult. Damn. Yeah, damn, the badly shaven insult. Look at that. Like, some people can't grow beards. Some people, like, they don't look good with a baby face. I don't look good with a baby face, right? But, like, damn, ugly. It doesn't say ugly. You don't have to do him dirty like that. But it's like one of like a weird ethical thing that kind of became less of an ethical question. He's moderately dressed though. Well, he is a chamberman, right? Okay, pocket tissue, hand sustenance, positions. We're gonna have to look at the. Can we get a look at the hands? I need to see the. Oh, there's a ruffle there. Dirty clothes, dude. If that shoulder indent is dirty, I'm a fucking pig. Look at the dude. He's dressed to the 8s. Ask him what his relation to his
What was it
robbery.
like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always
Okay,
people who
so
want to
possible high
steal from you.
tensions.
And he trusted me, but oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do
So
you
were
need
you the
anything?
person who found him on scene?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
But because of like things of like CIS, like kind of racial profile, not necessarily racial profiling, but like suspect profiling has become way more useful. It's been used for years because you know you kind of got to let some sort of thing, even when you don't have actual evidence. So you got to use some sort of like capability of what they look like, what's going on. But then the furtherance of like capabilities to say this about a person would mean and lead to this type of tendency. These type of tendencies lead to this type of actions, and so on and so forth. I've come a long way since the way of this. I'm geeking out a bit too much
Please try to recall
without
what
pulling
you
up my
saw today.
sources and saying
The
it better.
room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
So it's your glasses.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife.
So you saw
What
the
did it
knife.
look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Pyrite, possibly. Okay. Tell me about the ring.
His ring. Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why?
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
He's not building a
I-
good case
it is
profile
after
for
me
himself,
now.
I do say
I know
so.
it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
What about the silver?
We discovered
Was that
some
for the
melted
ring?
silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Yeah, so I don't know if a brazer's gonna get to like 1,000 degrees. How about the
Had Sir
invisible-
Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him
He's an
leave.
archaeologist, yeah, you gotta
When he
protect yourself,
returned,
especially at
it
this
was
time, man.
very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Why wet Roman coins?
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
No,
Do
no,
be
no, we're
careful
asking why
with
you
the
have drugs.
dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Garrow appears to be rather
Okay, so
mentally disturbed.
he is a
Either
drug
that or he is a
reliant,
good
skinny
actor.
man who we know has like semi relations to.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
We know he has moderate relations to. We know there is
Good day to you,
possible.
sir. My name
tensions
is Sherlock
between the
Holmes,
two, and there is
I
a
am
fear
assisting
between
the
them.
police with their investigation of the murder of
A
Sir
large
Rodney
permeating
Bentcliffe.
fear. So he's
Would
not
you
suspect
mind
number
if I
one at
asked
least
you a
as of
few
right now.
questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Let's racially profile the man. Oh, I thought he was gonna look. I thought he was gonna say something about his nose. His nose is upturned, which means he has a heightened sense of smell. A heightened sense of smell. Smelly. Smelly man smelling. Smelly. And he's got a freckle over there. You're not gonna say anything about the freckle? Not gonna say, oh, he's got a freckle, he likes to get into fights? Alright, Sherlock. I wish I had this beard. Fucking love that beard, dude. Handkerchief. What the not wealthy? This is a biotic of like a different time, because only wealthy people dress like this now, man. Literally only wealthy people dress like this now, man. It's such a weird game. Workers' hands, calluses, yeah. Always look at the hands of the people you inspect. Rusty braziers, always look at their hands. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Because you never know how their hands go. There's a weird sudden cut. Anything under their hands from a weird possible fight. Am I just crazy? Where the fuck is the last one? He's got suspenders, okay. Like a wealthy man, like only wealthy men these days wear. Where is... It's not about his beard. It's not about his hairline. I'm trying to be as offensive as Sherlock possible. Okay, I'm gonna do a skip. Whatever it was. Recent earthwork. Where the f do you see recent work? Oh, that right there. The weird little graphics. Okay. I was hovering over that the entire time and it didn't say sh. I hate it. But there was earth minerals. He could have been... There was the break. There was the collapse. He could be part of the collapse.
What's your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
At this time, was Roman occupation of ancient Egypt...
Well, we're hoping to retrieve...
Is that wide knowledge yet? Because that'd be a big discovery.
And to list any items of
Especially the
value
Rosetta Stone.
before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Okay, so it seems like he's making it seem like he's indebted to him. What's your relation with him?
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man.
So known for
but
being
he was
harsh.
talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt.
Okay.
And I'd shared my researches with him.
Okay, so possible
Surprisingly,
motive.
my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Okay.
Well, Sir Rodney was, God, a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
I don't think he did it, or if he did, he didn't do it willingly.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that.
Okay.
I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
Okay.
What did you do?
I don't know
Well,
who
the door was
Mr. Garrow
stuck,
is.
and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet.
Okay.
Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Is Garrow the guy... This is one thing I've always been bad at. Remembering names. 100% remembering names. Is Garrow the guy we interrogated first? Anything unusual?
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Okay. Do you know anything about his ring or some of the metal? I'm going to ask these two questions
this
first.
ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
Okay, so
And he
very much
kept it
makes
for
sense
himself.
why he would get it
Sir
immediately
Rodney has
resized.
had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
The English form. Bring it back to the homeland.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
I don't think anybody would willingly get rid of a moderate amount. of silver. Because even back in this day, that cost a
How well were your
lot.
researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Where's Q? Q. Okay. Okay. Sir Rodney's ring, bloody key, Doug Farrell, metal plate. Metal plate. Fuck! That was the wrong one. Select the correct answer. It must have been the letter.
How well
I didn't read the
were
letter,
your
I'm not gonna lie.
researches
I didn't read the
progressing
letter.
before Sir Rodney's arrival.
I'm guessing the
Rather
letter must
well.
have said. So we're immediately catching him. We're immediately catching
This
him in the
letter
line.
reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
I should read the letter.
Yes, but since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that.
Well, technically
But if
speaking, the
it's
head
needed, I will
archaeologist would
fight
be
to defend Sir Rodney's
John.
expectations.
It would lead to the second one, unless the founding farmers
What
did
can
not
you tell
trust
me
him, right?
about Garrow?
So it could just be
He
immediately pulled.
always looks so sad, and he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried. I'm not sure that I can be helpful at the moment.
He changed his perspective moderately fast. He said Mr. Grau. Okay, so I've been... No, Mr. Grau was the one to talk to first.
Please escort
Pickin.
this suspect for interrogation.
Mr. Pickin, let's talk. We gotta talk, buddy.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory.
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
What is the case that looks like the murder? Wait. What is the case? Like, what was the murder? The murder was of a head archaeologist in a bathhouse who was found dead by 3 men who were in there at the same time. Like, Sherlock is investigating? Yes. It's a weird thing. I don't know if you know any of the lore. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, the head archaeologist guy was found dead by some of his colleagues and workers. Arrogant look. No, he just looks British to me. Do all British people look arrogant? Mouth shape, disdain. Once again, just looks British. Moderately wealthy. He's got a hand ring, signet ring, aristocratic ties. Yep. Which also means he has no callus. Oh, and he's got a pocket watch. Man of wealth. Okay. Your profession? Are you a businessman? Why'd you kill?
You are the manager
Bad
of
funding.
the baths, is that correct?
Not fitting
Yes.
in.
I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public.
Difference
Living
in
archaeology can be a
capability.
profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the
The
usual
longer
process.
the digs happen, the less money he has. Okay. Okay, so he has possible motive.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind.
Mm-hmm.
People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
So you're fine with his capabilities, but not fine with his motive and means of speed.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
He seems like a
The
possible
test that we
instigator, but
performed
not
this
necessarily
morning
a
was a
culprit.
success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Yeah, no, it does look like Gra was very suspicious of it. You have anything
Had
about
Sir
him?
Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Oh,
Why should you
possible
think that?
affair.
Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Hmm. So what about a
Are you
drug
aware
that was
Mr.
found?
Garrow
in
is
Mr.
under
Garrow?
a form of medication.
Garrow? No. But I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Probably.
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Okay, I don't
Some
actually think I
melted
asked him
silver
about
was
his
found
work,
inside
though.
the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
What's your brazier?
How
There's
was
only
the
one
work
person who knows what
progressing
the blaze
before
is.
Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Pickens' letter. You're picking.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to
This is
call
not
off
Pickman?
the research
I
work
asked for
at the
Pickman, didn't I?
baths.
I'm
It
lost.
was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
But once he found relative conclusion to be of the same mindset, you didn't care for him. Okay. Okay. Not getting as many profits as you wanted at this time frame you've wanted.
Do you have something else to ask me?
You're Mr. Pickman, you're Mr. Blueberry, and you're that guy. Okay. 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 Time to go to my palace. My palace time. There's so many here. Grok's drug. I can't see any of it. Sir Rodney's lie. I literally can't see any of it, so I can't do anything with Brock's drug anymore. There we go. Don't know how that correlated. Steam moisture. The presence of the water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. Unexplained clue. The presence of water in the blood is wait. The presence of water in the blood is unexplained clue. This must be somehow linked to the murder process. There could be. It could be dual. Could be dual because the condensation on the body doesn't seem like much, but if it was just excess of sweat, do we know if it's sweat? It could be excess of sweat. He did have wraps around him, so I'm gonna have to go with possible steam moisture. I can change it later once I see more clues, but it does seem like possible steam moisture. Pickman's fight. There we go. I seriously don't know how those two correlated. Blinkhorn simulation. Blinkhorn was only saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but his high cost of his morale. Blinkhorn's work saved by his arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. Who is Blinkhorn? Blinkhorn was the cooperative guy, right? I think Blinkhorn was the cooperative guy. Work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but his cost to his morale. I'm gonna be optimistic at least as of right now until I look at more information. I don't like this solidification of out thoughts. Not about the broken glass. Okay. Yeah, good to know it's not broken glass. I was completely broken against that. There's stolen notes. There's a lie. A moral secret. Why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be motive for a crime? So that leads to a whole ass correlation of its own thought. The last expedition. From what I hear, Sir Rodney was several days before his murder. Uncover his previous secret. Okay, so something happened within the last expedition. Stolen notes, not because of stolen notes. There we go. Possible silver weapon. Because it could have melted. It could have been a hook. It wouldn't even have to have been a fully smith sword. All it'd have to do is be a hook type shape. Ceremonially, technically speaking, the precious metal could be used for some sort of spiritual significance within its high metallic value within cultural implications, right? So technically speaking, silver, platinum, and all the other stuff was highly more praised than gold, right? So it could, technically speaking, been a ritual dagger, like he was saying, for some kind of weird thing that happened for the expedition last time from Grow, under the case of medication, freaking out. That's making it seem like semi-motive. Item of silver was recently melted in the bazaar. Yes, that does seem highly possible. Oh, that says strange wound. I just sat up and that literally has never come across my mind as saying strange wound. Okay. We got possible motives. Possible motives, possible people, ways to outlook, ways to link. Okay. There we go. Search the crime scene area for, yep, the standbats. Find the missing weapon that's also been somewhere. The suspect in Scotland Yard. I got them ready for investigation. I investigated them, unless there's one that I can't go into for some reason. Belongings of the victims and the witnesses are ready to be examined in Scotland Yard. I'm pretty sure I'm going to check this one again since I'm already here. What important discovery did Sir Robert make? Okay, I could possibly ask them again. Wrong room. I could probably ask them again.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to rest.
I don't think I can get another person in there.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
I don't think I can talk to them again because I think I exhausted their stuff. Is there anything else in here? No, because this could either be gold or this can be pyrite, and I would love to be able to grab that and examine it to see if it's pyrite or gold, because there were shavings of gold and pyrite.
A hand-drawn map.
Coin. Okay, an old...
An old and rather dirty coin.
Yeah, it's definitely from the Roman Empire. Definitely from the Roman Empire. What does... Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Search the map. A hand-drawn map found against Sir Rodney's things. Points to the location of St. Abbots in the north of London. It can be found on the map at Baker Street. Okay, so when I go home, I need to go look at that. Examine belongings completed. Scotland Yard. I'm gonna go to Baker Street. I'm gonna look at the map because I have that, and I'm gonna go back to the bats because there's definitely a weapon there. Once again, it could be if we find a handle. I'm telling you right now, it could be some weird spiritual correlation with silver, more so than gold in those times, right? Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? I was trying to do a door thing and we're gonna find the map, but I can't find the map. Where's the map? Watson, the map's not in your room, Watson. My room's the map in here? No. No, I don't know where the map is. Oh, search for examine. Okay. First electoral tramways, bankruptcy. No. Farmers Port. Dawson, goes bankrupt. No. Integration on the rise. Enema case number. Really substance cannabis. Victor and Halu. Wellington burglary. Hellenistic treasure stolen. What has to war. The English Art Club. Pursuing mystery. Flying Cabin. It's Ireland. Bloody Pampers. Queens. The Jubilee. And 1893 was a remarkable year for Egypt. Okay, so let's look up 1893 East Africa Company. Expedition to Combs Pit.
That is not the one I
Nope.
need. That is not
Nope. That one literally said mummy, you dummy. Just read. Just read. Don't read enough. Read all. The Great Excavation of Ossanen was taking 3 years. Sir Rodney Bentcliffe dedicated the archaeological work. A mummy was found when Anculated? I don't know what that one says. Aniculated eye that was poised in an unusual position. The right hand was tensed as if reaching out for something or to someone. The mummy was burned upright. Okay, so it was standing. We see a lot of those now in hindsight looking in the tombs, right? The ones that weren't absolutely ransacked. She's been named... Oh, the Spesbrit mummy. Due to her very peculiar characteristics, nearby could be read in Latin, "By the eye he was punished, and he saw for what he is not worthy." The mummy is believed to be a Roman rather than Egyptian. And some of the symbols found in the tomb in common with Mithric mysteries.
Here it is.
Okay.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that.
So
he
the
was
Eye
not
of Ra, I'm assuming?
dreadful.
I'm assuming some kind of reference to the Eye of Ra. There's definitely something, I'm not going to say biblical, but like spiritual reasoning for this, right? I'm going to head back to the bathhouse. All right, so we're back here. It was wet. So what if there's something in the fountain? Is there anything in the fountain? Can somebody turn off this damn fountain so we can look in the damn fountain? No. Great. Mr. Phillips? Have I never talked to you, Mr. Phillips?
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name
guess I
is
haven't.
Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
No.
Certainly, sir.
Kicks him out. What happened, bro?
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
He is a third
Very well,
party
sir. I came in at
without
6:30
ties
this
of
morning,
capability. 6:30.
and I opened the baths.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels.
The ones
The
that are still
brazier
standing
was
by the
still
door.
burning.
Yep.
There
Yep.
was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated.
Or
The
Gregory.
gentlemen had a
Okay.
meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect.
What,
They'd been
all
in the
night?
steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran
When
to the
3
door,
hours must have
but
been
it was
enough for
closed.
that, no?
I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock.
Okay.
Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Yeah, like it should not. It should absolutely not be touched. What is your racial profiling? You have eyes, light wrinkles, so you stress moderate amount. Freshly clean shaven, stretch collar. Fastidious, I don't know what that means. Scissor cut, grooms himself, lives alone. Oh, specifically because he cut his ear, you're saying he lives alone? Really, dude? Really? Really? Stretch collar. Oh, stretched collar. Okay. Okay, so lives alone, by himself, shiny buttons, well-kept man. Manchester City. He's gonna be like, oh, you live from Manchester? I'm from fucking Liverpool. Fuck you. Some weird inner city type thing when he's fucking racially profiling him, being super rude for no reason. Oh, a ticket. Okay, a ticket. What are the visitors?
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And
Okay.
then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and
Okay.
Mr. Garrow followed.
That was the
What
last
happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall.
one. And the
The
relations
changing
between
room
the
door
touch.
was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Pretty much is a
Certainly,
one
sir.
way in, one way
These
out.
doors make a lot of noise.
One way in, one way
How
out.
many people have keys to the steam room?
I
We
have a spare
just
key.
the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room.
If
and
you
then-
have the key,
I
then
put
why
the
do I
key
have a key?
inside my desk. But when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. But I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
Then why do I have the key? It's not the fucking key.
Did you leave the baths at any time?
That's definitely
or
a time to bring up
receive
the
any
key, dude.
visitors?
Why is it wrong?
No, sir.
Do you
I
ever
did not.
leave or not be around your key? Me, man. The Morning Telegram. Did I pick
You
up
are
a
not
Morning
telling
Telegram?
the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your
I gotta
work
start
this
reading the
morning,
papers.
And you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you...
But the
No,
meeting was
I-
at 9.
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
The meeting was at
Mr.
9.
Holmes,
He
it's
openly
in-
said that. That was an hour and a half after he
I'll
got there.
tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away
Likely
for
story,
20
buddy.
minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Do
Did
school
you
uniforms
check to
cost
see
that
if
much
the
in
key
Britain?
was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this
Okay, so
job.
assuming
I
he's
see.
telling the truth, with the key being there when he left, would it not be? That could mean it could have been an entirely different person. Not necessarily God. God could have possibly done it so that he can possibly get somebody else in there gone. With his paranoia, he could have absolutely done it. possibly could have done that. There is a little champagne bottle over here that I never saw before. Okay.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Yes, yes. However, let's inspect.
Champagne for a special occasion.
So they're expecting something good.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
I don't know about you, bud. I hear drinking in a hot bath would be great. I don't drink. I'm not gonna lie. I don't drink. So here's the towels he prepared earlier. Don't know why they didn't take them. Probably just got dressed wet and super fucking sweaty. Oh, there's something here that I didn't
grid
get.
Cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Why can the grid not be removed? Can this grid be removed? No. Okay, there's got to be something. This grid is different. Could this be removed? Oh, this is a crank, actually. Okay.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
This is where I enter my mind palace. I reenact the happening. That's the switch. So here is the blood. Here is the murder. So here I am, here. For him to say he saw anything at all, actually, would be quite preposterous. For that amount of steam, for him to say he saw anything, especially without his glasses. Especially without his glasses. That's a very, very preposterous thing to claim. Sorry, Constable, for not giving you a warning. But I probably have to go back in there. Because there's definitely something else to look for. There's definitely... Because it's definitely not done for a scan. It's definitely not done. It still has both of those white.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away
from. Yeah. Dude, this is absolutely unable to see anything. Alright, the steam led to nothing. I probably messed up when I probably needed them when I was still here. Well, when they were still here. So it looks like they all hit out steam. Let's go look back else. Where... Anything in this jar? No. There is still this other room. I need this rebel gone. I need this rebel gone. Somebody remove this rebel.
Those stones weigh ton.
It does not matter. If our
I'm gonna go ask for this rebel to be gone. Who can I go ask this rebel to be gone? Somebody get this rebel gone. Lestrange, officer, Lestrange, constable. Fuck. Anybody? Fuck. Anything in here? Anything? Literally anything? Anything? You're a no. Anything? 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 I probably already fucked up the investigation. Hand-drawn map found in Sir Raleigh's belongings. Looking for the alley near London. Can be found on the map of the picture. Oh, I never looked at that! Man. No, really, like, where's the map? I have letters? Where the the harpooners again. Okay, I'm not gonna read any of those. Research.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
Newspapers.
If needed.
Encyclopedias.
My archive. I can always
Toby
consult
to
with
Tobster.
it if needed.
Give me a map. Map anywhere? That's a door. That's a map.
Now we have two maps. We must combine.
I'll look for it. Just you wait. Is that a river? Is that not a river? I'll find it.
Pack your
There it
bag.
is. I was gonna say you're
We
gonna
are
be
visiting a
tripping if that's
location
not
in
it.
St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
And we're going to St. Albans. That's probably where we're gonna find the murder weapon. The murder weapon. Oh, here it
This
is.
archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
It's a great question. Can we break in now? Oh, we can definitely break in. We're breaking in. Where we go, we don't need roads. Where we go, we don't need roads. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that.
This
a map?
is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Or are we? It's all a hoax. Followers of Matthias of the Coven worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno, Neptune, in their everyday lives. Martha's temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Oh, really? Martha's followers often referred to as traditional deities to gain the passage of Matherian. An example of Matherian is the Dio in... Oh, the Diomo? Okay, the Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance is located beneath the curved statue of Diana. Okay. The entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and a rope mechanism, which has never been used and discovered, and that the water infiltration has not been destroyed by the mechanism, opening the way down to Mithraism. Mithric temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Nimoana, Dalmatia, Britain, among other Rione Domini frontier, when they were being somewhat less common in Greece and France and Syria. Okay, so there are ancient temples under stuff. So I'm guessing that's why the plot of Indiana Jones exists. More stuff to read. I should probably read it. Not going to. A desk with cryptic metallic blocks. Oh, the Cult is a mysterious religion which practiced when the Roman Empire was first founded in the century of 4th AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted from the Greek word Mithras, is linked to the new absence of imagery. Worship of the Mithras is a complex system of 7 grades of invocation. The ritualistic meals initiates would meet with the underground temples collected in Mithria. The bathhouse underwater. Well, underwater. The bathhouse under, like, ground of any case of the sense. Large numbers of the iconic scenes of Mithras is shown as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Okay, so possible biblical implications. The Neph Matthias for the taxonomy was sacrifice of the bull is originally a carved sacrificial blade with Persian origin. I fucking called it. It is curved from about 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shishmir, which means sword. Shishmir? I don't know. This is radically curved sword. Families indicates the shishmir scimitar. Talwar, Kinji, Kalaji, Palawar, and Mulga. I don't know swords, dude. I don't know. I don't know names of swords. I'm not a swordsmith. I'm not Shadowversity. A myth of the golden knife is the key of the mystic mysteries, and some describe it as equivalent of the Holy Grail, the golden knife that carries the curse that would spill the blood of the unworthy onto those who dare touch it. That thing means nothing? Literally, that thing means nothing? Okay. Everything else is golden.
The door has been left open.
Oh, yeah.
Someone did not care or was in haste.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't come to my mind. The door was 100% open. I could have been killed in there, dude. Probably in haste. It looks like some of the outside stuff shouldn't have been left outside. Not where I was going to jump down, but okay. The Cyclops. The Cyclope. The one eye. So that's why you take out one eye. Blacksmith.
The
Why not?
Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge.
This is Vulcan.
the god of fire and metalworking.
Was it on a silver dagger? Watch it be on a silver dagger. Alright, let's go head out to this quarry. The pits.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Are you sure about
I
that?
don't need the ropes for now.
Now hear me out. Hear me out. We go splunking in the... That's a lot of spider webs. Maybe we don't go splunking into the pits. Hear me out. Maybe we don't go splunking in the pits. 200,000 likes, I'll find pits. I'll go splunking in them. I've already done it to the under of my city. Okay, a trowel.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
You know what? 100,000. I'll do it to my city. Okay. Bucket, shovel, and brush. So people were definitely down there excavating pogo-wise. This was recently shut, but why?
I don't need the
Ropes
ropes
for
for
now.
now.
Can't interact with you. Don't need you. Is there another pit over here? No, it just looks like there should be. I'm gonna go in through the main entrance over here because I don't want to go to the dung pit. Abellium. Whatever this is. You're telling me this tapestry isn't gonna tell you nothing? You actually can't tell anything from it.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
I have a trowel. I have a trowel. This also... Frigery. Frigerium. Okay, so is this trying to say there was a weird... There was a weird ritual to be done in there and they didn't want to complete it? Is that enough? Is that enough for me to leave? Beautiful ladies
I
in
can
there?
see now.
Uh-huh.
Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London.
Mm-hmm.
Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
I need to order the excavation of them immediately. Now where else do I go? Where else do I go? Look, Editor Jack, put in the meme, the look meme, the Leo DiCaprio meme. It's more train tracks from the first mystery. Well, from the last mystery, I should say. I saw something.
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
Yeah, no duh. Have you seen the amount of stuff they excavated? Excavation normally means get rid of stuff, bro. Alright, what's in this shed? Is there a fucking radio? I hear a radio in here. Dear Lord Backmare. He was here. Management of the Baths, Sir Gregory Pickman. Was in the nuisance of the start. When I arrived, after you stepped in, he became rather more helpful, occasionally. People of his rank are not well suited for the work such as the great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring the good news to the standalone baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by our party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect the Empire from any present future threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodney. Who's going to find the Raiders of the Lost Ark? A document which I don't care because it started with the words Gavin.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
Yep.
This is a reproduction.
Objects of interest. So I need something else for that then. I keep hitting the button. I don't think I need to go and grab them.
The gastrofettes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is the map of the site.
Maybe I do actually
We
need
are
the
at
rope
heart
for it.
of an old Roman city.
Hold up. I might go grab the rope. Before I grab the rope, though, I'm going to look at these things. Are you a dog? Are you just a dog?
It is a broken
Nope.
statue of a bull.
Could this be related to, the Minoans?
It is a
Nerva?
statue of Minerva.
Okay. I'm assuming you're...
Neptune, the god
Yep,
of the
Poseidon.
sea.
Which means you're... Venus? Which would mean you're the horny one, Aphrodite. You're... I don't know. You're probably Hera, Hestia. I don't know which one. Hestia really wasn't necessarily worshipped. We don't know much, but half of her offerings, half of the offerings of any god was given to her, right? Oh, here's a hook.
Construction hooks. Construction hooks.
Temple, yeah, no duh. I assume so. Where was the... It was over here. It was over here. Give me the rope. Give me the rope. Give me the rope.
I don't need the ropes.
Alright, I need to
for
figure
now.
this out then. So I put together some thoughts, and this is what I got. Pickman's worries. Pickman feels rather uncomfortable posting in the public opening of Roman baths because of Sir Rodney. He is angry because of this. And Pickman received much value from Sir Rodney's research, the which will increase the bath's own popularity. He did seem he was a little mad about stuff. Maybe you two would go together, create one. They do not, but he also was hoping for that. There was no champagne, there was no strange wound, there was no notes, there was no gun, and there was no drugs. Great! Great! I gotta figure this out then still. Well, I can't find anything, so I guess I head back to the frigitorium and see if I can't get that to not be a fridge in a bathatorium.
Door to the frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Oh my, I literally just came back here. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. Thank you. Thank you. I was so stuck for like 10 minutes. Thank you. That's a lot of rock and rubble to get rid of, bro. Where the f did it come from anyway? They just have sprawling trees in the middle of England? In a city? That's not happening. Game devs fucked up with that. That's not happening. This is beautiful. Oh my, dude, this is beautiful.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
This is Ares, or Mars? The Roman god of war. A ship. Okay, before I go and touch these, I should probably go find more. One-eyed face, probably the Cyclops. Reef. Don't know what you do, don't want that happens. Scorpion. That's probably some weird form of Jesus. You know, I might just push them all. Water pot. Trident, because they're definitely... Oh! Oh, you know what? It might actually be... Might actually be correspondent to the gods we found. So Callius, Trident, Jug, Spider, which would be Arachne, I'm assuming. Could be Arachne. Then there was a ship, one eye. Now, I need to figure out, do they go in? Do they go out? A reef. So we need, I'm assuming, Aphrodite. Aphrodite. Hermes. Aphrodite, Hermes, Poseidon, Cyclops. Aphrodite, Hermes, Poseidon, Cyclops, Reef Lady. And then the Nimue, right? Right. I gotta figure this out. Oh, there are fucking symbols under it. There are symbols under it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so do you have anything? I really wish I didn't... Okay, you have nothing. You're useless to me. I really wish I knew that this entire time. I was running around. I pulled up a guide just so I can know what the fuck's going on. I didn't read anything past. There's... Oh, hey, there's symbols. I guess that explains why some were immediate duns and then others weren't. That explains so much. So much. so much. I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. I thought it was... I kept going through the different positions, thinking they had some sort of relation to the gods. But no. 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 Apparently they do, but don't. So definitely the Cyclops. Definitely the other god. Definitely Trident. Definitely this...
A symbol.
The fucking...
Now I have all the clues
Yep.
to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
Imagination! Wrong button. F! Oh, do I need to specifically turn stuff? Oh. I think I can connect to you two, can I not? I think I can connect them here if I turn you a bit more. Yep, and then I think I can connect you two there. Oh, so you lead there!
The signs are pointing to this bust.
Not gonna lie, I under zero circumstances, this one? Did anything other than read far enough to be like, oh, there's stuff under them that I absolutely did not see. How the f do you just not know this exists? I would be knocking on these walls so fucking hard, dude. You'd have no idea. As the resident rock seller, I work on a rock farm. We sell rocks. You would absolutely know this, dude. I would not trust that rope. Not at all. No. Under zero circumstances would I trust this rope. Zero. Exactly zero.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact
Just a
that
bag
it
of
was
salt.
the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
Yeah, you don't just have...
approaching the end of this mystery.
You don't just have old bags of salt in, old days. Okay, so salt pit, suitor. There were
A
pits...
sack of crude salt.
There were salt on his hand
A
residue,
broken
right?
glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Drinks. That's not out, so they must have been not too long ago. He definitely was planning on... Jesus. Especially when there's holes in the ceiling, you definitely think there would be some sort of way they would know that this is here. Dude, look at all these frescoes, man.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
Okay. My old Roman mythology is non-existent, so I don't understand.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Look at it. You scroll up. There's the staff. There's a mask. I'm assuming some sort of prophet or something. And then the hook. A hook blade at the top with some weird coin thing.
This fresco resembles either...
So someone was definitely doing some weird ritual type thing. I'm sure you guys can understand why I immediately stopped. These are animal bones, and you have zero proof otherwise. Just amazing. I'm sure
The pillar collapsed a long time ago.
that this roof should have been absolutely collapsed otherwise. Especially because there's holes in it still. There's just holes in it. Like, you would absolutely know. Absolutely know this is here. The fucking, like, whole ceiling is collapsed. I would not trust this at all.
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor.
Is it gonna create a Cretan bowl? The bowl of Crete? I said Minoa, but could it be the Cretan bowl? The Minoan bowl. Both have bowls, I think. Let me move. Let me move. Oh, so there's multiple.
It resembles a bull. It is very similar to the face of
A woman.
Mithras.
It's made like a baby and looks totally not like her, but if you squint, it totally does. You have one. Oh. Oh, that's fucking huge. The discovery. I have the plate. That makes so much sense. The plate. The plate. Okay, so there's Poseidon, the bull. Poseidon,
It
the
resembles a
bull.
bull. It is
Minoa. Now hear me out. Where is it? There it is. Whatever you are, a bridge type thing. I don't know. That's fucking huge, though.
mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. A shovel, not from the Roman era.
Are you sure about
Mummified
that?
bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified bodies.
Mummified bodies. Mummified bodies. Bodies. Yes, now I imagine this is here and I install the plate with my imagination. It's a bridge. Yes, it's all elementary, my
This
dear
shadow
Watson.
seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
I don't know what the f that means. So after Poseidon, the bull, and the bridge. Okay, so do I run out? Poseidon, the bull, and the bridge. Do I? I'm assuming I leave.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Same, at least in this context. Sure, like Watson. Sure, same. May the shadows be remain cast. To the dead people, yeah, but to me, nah, dude. I'm straight gaming. Other than the fact that only some of these have stuff under it, but not this one. But like, this one does. So only after the bull, Poseidon, the bull, the bridge, is only when we get Minura. But where do we find them? I don't think they're here. Are they? I don't think they're here. Okay, Baker Street analysis. Where's the Kowalski analysis table? Analysis table. Combined cubes. Oh, I totally forgot I
There are
had
12
cubes.
pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Oh, I have to specifically choose which ones to move. This is
I will
gonna
count
suck.
this piece as a starting point.
Okay, so then I need something not you here. And then rotate all. Thank you. You're clean. You have an indent for that. I can't see your indentation for that. But I'm gonna assume you're fine for that. Oh, Q for vertical rotation. Thank you. I need a square for you. You have a square down there. So I think both of you are fine. I need to complement you, so I need a triangle. You're a triangle. I can take you, put you there. You're not a triangle. I can't put you there. Where's a triangle? Triangle. Triangle, Doko. Triangle. 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 W. Okay, so those definitely go together. Those definitely go together. That one, unfortunately, does not go together with those. That's a square, though, right? Oh, is that a captive square? Okay, so let's just...
It is a mold, and it is ready for casting. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
Okay, so I need half a glass. Put in half a glass of water. Now I stir it. Like I'm making heroin for me to take, because I am canonically a heroin addict. That is what my mind
Now
tells.
let us see what we have here.
Rotate it. Oh, shoot!
This
That looks
knife is
stupidly like
very
the dagger that
similar
would
to
be
that
killing us.
described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
I was putting the stuff that had the pointy bits on the outside and not on the inside. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Put you there. Believe it or not, I actually used to be good with glass reconstructions. That doesn't go there. Where would you actually... It's so weird because I can't put them in a good case of order, but you definitely go there. Oh, I don't have to move them. Okay, so if they are genuinely there in the same place, so I can just actually make them into one place. That actually makes my job significantly easier. Makes my job significantly easier because you go there, you were the wrong shape. You go there, you go there because it didn't fucking put you in the right place for some reason. I'm not kidding. I was genuinely really good at, like, glass reconstruction. I wrote a report on it.
Watson, could you please
It was a
use
very
this
short report.
negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
Oh, negative. It's written on so we can see who it is for. Oh, yes, if only I could understand the ancient art of literally anything. The ancient art of literally anything, but in this case and scenario, the ancient art of, you know, cursive. Most people in today's day and age don't use cursive for literally anything. It's a dead art. More so kind of like ancient literal. That came out wrong. Ancient fucking Latin.
Ice cream.
Ice
Sir
cream.
Rodney.
He had
Another
an ice cream
archaeologist, most
addiction.
probably. Ice cream. Ice.
Yes, because you
Salt.
need ice cream. You need ice to make ice cream, and you need salt to mix it. Surprisingly, you do need salt
The
to mix into
pyramids
the
of
ice cream, so the
Giza
ice
in
does
Egypt.
not stay melted. Well, it does not stay ice, so you need to have it to be kind of smoother and softer. So that's a weird culinary fact I
Ice
didn't know
cream
about.
in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Yes. Did people not know that? Did people not know that? Anyway, I head to Scotland Yard, So I made a boo-boo. I have the ice bucket and stuff. Where can I make the ice bucket? I read in the guide that I need to make the ice bucket. Where do I make the ice bucket? Give me a second. I need to link this stuff in my mind palace. Great plate negative. Where's the salt and ice? They made fucking ice cream. Some has experience in the Roman Empire method of ice production. Yes. The mold form was inside the strange mold is the form. Oh yes, the mold was used to create the murder weapon, which would have been silver. It was a single cast die, so it would have been silver. Check if we can create a silver knife with the materials found. Check if the ice knife can be created with the materials found. Okay, I guess I gotta find that. The champagne, dog's brown. Okay, I got 2 experiments to run. 2 experiments. Analysis. Ice experiment.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should
Negative
be
20
elementary.
degrees Celsius.
We need to reach minus ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary.
Can I move the temperature?
A block of ice. I have only to use my ice.
Oh, fucking ice pick over here. Give me the ice pick. Ice pick, please.
Ice.
Move over to the fucking ice.
perfect.
And then you pour it in. Okay.
temp-
And take in a little bit of fucking salt, buddy. Take in the salt. You pour it in the salt. You gotta let it having thermal reaction.
Ice,
And you.
salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. A block of ice.
How do I
Ice.
mix it? I don't know. I don't know how to mix it. I can't figure out how to mix it. I'm just gonna
An
skip it.
ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then...
Lamb to the slaughter.
The only trace it
Sherlock
leaves
Holmes.
is
It
a
hasn't
small
breed for another
puddle on the
50
ground.
years.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold.
By using the mold. Take the item, you put it in your crucible, and then you push it.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner.
Yes, it will.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
You take this and you move it over to the mold. And you wait for the mold to cool
The
down.
mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down.
We especially trivial process because we also made ice
Done.
cream.
Now I can proceed further.
The mold. We take the mold and we open it apart.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the
And
silver that we found. It could have been used to kill
Feels
Sir
so
Rodney.
lovely.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Yes, it was, my dear Holmes. Silver knife inside Brazzarier. A silver weapon. Silver weapons was soon to be used to destroy the bazaar. The crime. Method: the silver knife. The murder weapon has been. The murderer hid the weapon in a clouded steam room. He then patched the knife in the bazaar to help destroy it, which resulted in its melting the silver he found. What the f do I have? Ice weapon, champagne? Ice weapon was also in the champagne. You can make champagne as the ice weapon, but the champagne was never opened. The champagne was never opened. The ice weapon was initially created and then preserved inside the champagne bucket. Oh, it could have been preserved in the champagne bucket. But the champagne bucket was never inside. So I don't think it was. And then that's not there. So then I guess I go back to Scotland Yard and I re-examine them. All right, little freaks. All right, where are you? Get them in one by one, one by one. I'm asking you all, Let's go. I don't got time for this. Let's go. Matthias.
The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I
Yes,
admit
yes.
that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone
I mean,
is
it would
dead,
be
it is a
driving
blessing.
so much
After
publicity,
they are dead,
man.
well,
I
then
want
it
to go to
becomes a
haunted places. I
curse.
get it. Did you have any champagne?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
So Sir Rodney
Please.
did. Okay.
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Possibility.
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden, knife?
I see you are an amateur.
Yes, the golden
Yes,
knife was our
The
grail.
golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
Makes
I
sense, but it's
understand.
also a golden
I
knife, so
read
it'd be warped
something
immediately
about
as you touch it.
immortality.
A myth.
Nothing point of
The
gold. It's
knife
pretty much
would
warmed
provide
temperature.
immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
The golden knife. Did you ever find
Did you
it?
expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They
Yeah.
are so extraordinary. And we had hoped that... it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been
Oh, yes,
released,
such a
I will
tragedy.
continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
As the head researcher, did you happen
you
to have
place the
champagne?
bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Hey, bud. I need you, little freak. I need you. The old coin.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
Mm-hmm.
It must be very rare.
No,
Extreme.
I don't know.
It's from the 3rd century, bro. Of course it is.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was
Absolutely,
wrong.
he was worthy.
I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Okay, so he's definitely skittish. Definitely still main
Did
suspect.
you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What?
No.
No.
Do you have something?
Okay, if that is all of the case, Grow's behaviors grow strong. Grow is tortured by his obsession with the Matthias curse. He's been driven insane and conditionally worsened by the medication he's taking. Grow is melancholic. He's a victim of the overtrodden, hence in hallucinations, unpredictable behavior. His state has even worsened by the shock of Rodney's death. He has an illness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Does it create synapse? Yeah, no, I was right the first time. Yeah, those definitely lead that way. And then I have no more. Guide says, I read the guide a little bit further. It said head back. I was never going to get it. All right, we're back. Where do we go? What do we do? I don't know. Oh, maybe we grab the stuff this time. The rope. The other stuff. The hook. The bow. Maybe all of that. Maybe we'll grab all of that. Yep. I don't know what the fuck we use it for, but yep. I got you. Then, come on. Oh, I never expected the door.
Has been left open.
Someone did not care.
Or was
Left
in
in
haste.
haste. Did I grab you?
This
All right, fuck you. Grab you. Now do I run over here and grab them? Hot lady, sir. Don't appreciate you being over there with the hot lady, sir. Or the implication that there's a bull there. Don't worry about what I mean.
This
I don't. Great, I'm lost. Oh, I have to look at this schematic.
the gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Oh, of course.
This-
And then I look. Not at the gastrofet?
This
Do I look elsewhere? I'm super lost. I was over here. I was in every angle.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. We should... There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way.
Yeah, dude. I was in every angle. I understood exactly what I needed to do. But then, no.
I should use the appropriate
Use you, and then I take you.
I should use
And then do I use you?
the appropriate...
No, and then I use you. Yep, and then I use you. You gonna go in?
I should use the...
Handle. All right, f you. You want the handle. Use the handle. There's nothing securing this end, so I don't know why it's... Where do you need to go, bro? You're not going anywhere. Why aren't you putting anywhere? Let's skip. I tried putting you over there and you didn't work, buddy. Old janky games. Old janky games, dude. Old janky games. Did you get close to solving the mystery? Yes. And now I use the ancient Roman art of grappling hook. Grappling hook.
This one is ready.
Grappling hook. The ancient art of grappling hook.
This one is ready.
Yep, I don't know why I need all three, buddy. You can probably just use one. That's the way things work when you pull. Then we throw it there.
The bridge is ready.
Woo! Ancient art of ancient grappling hook, buddy. Let's go. Now we cross. So, back to where everyone died. Back where the old dude died. That's not what I was doing. That's not what I was doing. Oh. That's not helping. That's not helping. Back where the old dude died. This is so hard. This is so hard. Okay, so I need to push to continue. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I'm bad with balancing. Where the old dude died in the
inside
baths.
the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
There was an entire
I'm not
old.
sure. We had better be careful.
You should definitely bring masks in here, dude. There's no way you should be breeding any of this and you're gonna get black lung or something. In the temple. Well, not in the temple. In the baths, there's like an ancient hidden temple that you have to do some weird ritual to get into. That's where we find a cast and some broken pillars where there's a broken ceiling in it too. This does not seem safe. This does not seem safe at all. And now we're going through some ancient Greek areas just to find reason for somebody to, you know, kill somebody. We don't know why. We shouldn't be here. This isn't part of a cop's job.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around.
Let's take a look around. So there's a hat, there's that, there's a mouse, there's a blouse, and there's a bridge. After the bridge, we go Minotaur. We go Minotaur? I don't know. No, because there was bridge. There was bridge Minura.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium. I saw this.
Let's just go with Minera. I'm so lost. Because it was supposed to be Poseidon, Bull, Minura. Poseidon, Bull, Minura, Bridge. I'm lost. This is back where I was, isn't it? Yeah. You're glowy, so I'm gonna head your way. I don't think this is where I was supposed to go. This isn't where I was supposed to go. Or maybe it was. Or maybe it actually was. Was it? Because this is the only one that didn't immediately head me somewhere else. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? But yeah, under there was a mold, and we decided to make a mold of ice because we think that the champagne could have been used to make a weapon, and then we made a mold out of the silver we got, and then we made both of those, and then I think it's very much. Did I go through this way? I don't know if I went through this way. We very much think that. Oh, it was definitely this way. I very much think that it's the guy who was crazy hopped up on drugs. Solely because he's hopped up on drugs and he's being super superstitious about the stuff that I absolutely call about being superstitious on, like, immediately. And I don't know any other way. So if we call that one Trident, right? There was also Trident, then I'm gonna consider Bridge. We're heading back up. I don't know if this is the way I should have been heading. Was the way I was supposed to be heading. Good to know. Way number 1 worked. Who the f is calling? Demons? Demons? What the f do I do here? Rock, 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 rock. Play stone. Oh, do I have to play a game of matching If I take you and I place you here, you even out there, and then that. But if I take out you and I place you there, but then I remove you and I put you there, do you? Nope. And then I put you there. Nope. No. Um. Mm. Hmm. I am not in a great way to do it. Oh, there were one more. There was one more than I thought there. Okay, so that one's actually too heavy still. So I take you off. You're heavy. And put you there. There you go. I was literally working with a hand tied behind my back because I, for some reason, couldn't figure out what way to do. Eeny, meeny, miny. You're across and you go down. All right, let's head down. Let's head down. Why does Sherlock need to go on an archaeological expedition just to figure out who murdered who, dude? Just say it was the butler in the pantry. Just say it was the butler in the pantry. You head down. You head down. I want to believe it was the butler in the pantry the whole time, man. Can we just go back, say it was butler in the pantry, and we're heading back up? This is some Ben Franklin like secret sex cult type thing, dude. Do you head down? You're the only one I can't see properly, so let's go this way. You head up. I don't even know which ways I'm heading. I don't know which ways I'm heading. We got Orbos. We got Helmet, which I think is Athena. And then we got other way. Oh, me, dude. We got Orbos, Helmet, elsewhere. You know what? Orbos looks cool. It reminds me of Mia. Reminds me of Mia, Xenoblade X. I think this might be the right way because I hear creepy voices talking. Maybe I was right. It's got a wooden bridge. I was right. I'll just head straight because I already head through you and I already head through all of you. I just head through here. You head up and you head to glowy stairs. I don't know if I should head to glowy stairs. I gotta head to glowy stairs. Watson, why are you just sitting here? This is the archaeological find of a fucking century. A whole system of tunnels under a river? Like, dude, I would be freaking the f out. This is insane. That's some poisonous gas you don't breathe. That's why you bring a mask. I can't open you. This is insane. I can't open you. What the f- Watson? Oh, I broke the pot and my heart actually sank. I can't turn you. Oh, I had to walk forward.
It's
The golden knife.
Golden knife. But how to get it?
How to get it? Elementary, my dear Watson. We walk back over here where there is a door opener. And we push the door opener, and then we open the door.
Watson,
This is-
I need your help.
This is fucking insane. What door did it open? Genuinely, I don't know what door it opened. What door did it open? I don't know what door it opened. That door's not open. Is it this door that's open? This is fucking insane. When did Sherlock Holmes literally become Indiana Jones and the Great Two Gay Men? Like, why is fucking Sherlock Holmes on a great adventure to get an ancient fucking Roman dagger after the death of... I don't know which one it is. I'm just going to use you. We can't use that one. Ancient Roman dagger that he has no reason to get. after the death of like an archaeologist came across his desk one day. That's the way backwards and not forwards. Good to know it's the middle one. Let's get you. And that's the way forwards. Good. Good to know. Good to know. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Use you back. 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 Oh, mash and Q. Mash and Q. Switch to Watson, who is, for a doctor and a man of the sciences, absolutely calm in this situation. This is fucking insane. This is more insane than finding a murderer after looking at his shoe for like 2.8 seconds, right? This is insane. You are making the archaeological discovery of the century. He was the hero we needed. I don't know if Sherlock Holmes is ever the hero you need. At all. I don't know if he's ever a hero you need. Okay, so I need to head backwards, so I need to use one of them. So then let's switch to Watson. Open you. You are that one. But I don't need that one. This is gonna take a hot second. It was literally the first lever the entire time. I'm so stupid. It was literally the first lever the entire time. And now I run out. Now I run out. Now I run out. And then, hey, Watson, you know your second lever? Yeah, activate your second lever. Activate, walk over a little bit, activate your second lever. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that. Come on, there we go. Because I started thinking, I know what Sherlock has, but what does Watson have? Broken lamp.
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by.
You can't do this alone.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the Frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp.
Murderer left this lamp. Which means it had to have been the assistant archaeologist who would take over after him, or the skittish one.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic
I
has
think
resurfaced. Watson,
he was
it's
here with
time
the
to
skittish
conclude
one.
This case.
He's definitely here with the skittish one. Oh no.
Now, we should find an...
Now we need to find a way out of here. Alright, Watson. This isn't the time for a brain surge, my dear Sherlock. Shut it, Watson. I'll suck you to later. Please. And then it's the third one, right? Because you open the gate, you open the second one, and then the third one. Is it the third one? Yep, but I don't need the third one. I need the second. You activate that one. I don't need this one. Lost again. I'm so lost again. And now that I'm over here, you just keep shimmy-shammying the shams of the shims. And let's go, let's go. And then I take you, and then I move you over here. And then, no. There's no downside to, no, there's a downside. No, I'm lost again. I'm lost again. I'm lost again. Switch Holmes and activate the central switch, and Watson and head back up the stairs. Switch back to Holmes, this time activate the lever on the left. Switch Watson corridor through the open gate, now go up the stairs. Inside the corridor, there'll be a lever on the left for you again. Activate the lower lever. The right, Holmes again, you can switch back. I am so confused. First, switch lever. Move all the way back the center of the room. Switch to watch and deactivate the lever, activating the one on the left again. Switch to Holmes and head back to the three levers. Activate the first lever and switch to Watson. Now we can go to the first lever again. Switch to Holmes. Activate the center lever. Switch to Watson. And head up the stairs. Okay, so there might be a redundant. There might be a redundant one somewhere. There might be a redundant one somewhere I didn't need to do. There might be a redundant one somewhere I didn't need to do. Somewhere. Which one was it? Well, wait, why you said you was sec if you never play it in your childhood game? That's how Meebs and Bibs met. Wait a sec. Why you said for a sec? What? What? I understand that's how you and Bibs met. But what are you trying to say? Using the wiki right now? You using the wiki right now? Yes, yes, I am using, in fact, a guide. Have you seen my platforming skills? That ain't
This
happening.
mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it controls has already been opened. This
Deactivate. Okay, now you activate this, Watson. Activate the door. How the f does Sherlock get by here? How the fuck? What kind of detective am I? Look, I'm a detective. I'm not a fucking archaeologist, dude. Like, you can just climb over this. You could just climb over this. It's perfectly stepped. Of course, you're gonna fucking climb over it. Watching up the stairs, step back home, and activate the lever on the left. Watch and send through the corridor, and now open the gate and out the top of the stairs. Inside the corridor, there'll be a lever to your left and a lever to your right. Activate the lever to your right. There's one on my right. Did I not see the one on my right? There's one on my right. Look, there's a reason I'm not a cop. This is the one that I wanted to... Yep. This is the one for the door I wanted. Alright. I'm a good Cluedo player. When the stuff is bad, I'm not. Did you see that? In Cluedo, do you have to make a maze type deal as shimmy shamming back and forth when you could just climb over this No, you could just climb over this Any detective would just climb over this Great, now what do I gotta do? I gotta examine all my stuff. I might have to go back to Scotland Yard. I don't have to examine anything here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. I might have to go back to Scotland Yard. I might actually have to put some brain thought together. What brains? The Golden Knight? Stolen notes. Ahem. A valuable secret. So Rodney was the secret was in improbable discovery. Oh, that says metaphorical. A metaphorical bomb. He'd used it to the powerful means in annihilating anyone who stood in his way. That alone he make it fame and glory. What the f do you correlate to? Pipkin's hopes? Do you just lead nowhere? Oh, I must have missed some... I must have missed some evidence that one time. Grew suffering for SARS far too great after Sir Rodney, great discovery. Grew lived in fear of the Mytharis curse and developed heightened feelings of paranormal. Those correlate to there. Everglow. But what the f do you go to? Pigman's hopes. Where does Pigman's hopes correlate to? Ice weapon. The ice weapon leads to nothing. I definitely missed evidence, and I hate it. Send him to the asylum. He's a psychopath, where he's unable to determine his actions or arbitrarily manipulative due to the quantitative, due to genuine illness. He needs to be put away for life. Send him to the sanatorium to appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crime as he is under a strong psychedelic effect of St. Job's wort. Ooh, he may yet be cured. Okay, okay, so too much of the drug that he takes, like religiously. He as well as everyone's hope, mode of paranoia. Yeah. Saluted. Do not confirm it. Choose to investigate. Wait, this will lead you down to the deduction the Gru is guilty and head to Silver Knife. Select the yellow orb to view the do not confirm it. I'll continue to next connect the weapon. No. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna connect to the others, see if I can get anything. So steam moisture is unembellished crew, Gru's illness, which should also leave here. The ice knife, the murderers had the weapon inside the ice bucket and the champagne after the attack. The knife is melted and caused it from blood. Symbol pool. Those connected over there. Gru with ice knife. Okay. Like the ability of deduction. Okay, I'm definitely leading towards the other one next. Silver weapon. Silver weapon. Steam moisture. Ice weapon. Gru's weakness. Gru's illness. Gru's weakness. Black Rose interest would have to be humiliation. Right, those form that. Goes in the vote of vengeance. Which means he would be vengeance, which would mean it would be the other archaeologist guy with the knife. That's a possibility. Valuable secret. Pikmin's hopes. Pikmin's worry is what it would be. No, you go to that, which would be in conflict with that, but those two correlate together to make that, for make the stop at the takeover. Correlates to that, which makes a Pikmin silver knife. I definitely don't think it's gonna be Pikmin silver knife. There's silver weapon, steam motive, ice weapon, method, silver knife. Yep. Bruce weakness. Valuable secret. Pikmin's hopes. Pikmin's hopes. Motive vengeance. In there, which makes it a Blarkham silver knife. Which is silver weapon. Unexplained clue. Where the f do I find unexplained clue? Where do I find unexplained clue? Unexplained clue. Right, so the actual one, what? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. So the actual one is silver weapon, unexplained clue, ice weapon, which leads to be ice knife, which I was like, whatever. I really thought it was gonna be the fucking metal one, which makes a lot more sense. Bruce weakness, because he's under a lot of drugs. His humiliation. He's got a vulnerable secret, which leads to the vengeance of being motive. He has a hope because he wanted it to be good. So would it would be the assistant? It would be the assistant? No, this will lead you to be deduction of Belgium's guilty, but use the ice knife. Select the yellow orb and skip that. After that sentence, accept your decision and complete section unlock. No. He killed Sir Rodney in revenge to abuse his power. Yeah. Yeah, he was very abusive in his power. This death to be his financial benefit will allow him to encourage the luminity in his field. He uses ice to make reproduction of the golden knife. Matthias. Yeah. That would make kind of sense. Condemn him. Let's condemn him. We're sending him straight to jail. Throwing away the key. Boiler room. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Absolutely gone. He's gone. Goodbye. Get rid of him. Then where was the fucking metallic stuff? Sure, I guess the things under the...
Why have I been put into the...
Hold up. I gotta talk myself through this. So, the mud underneath the fingernails and the stuff, they were both there with him. Na was both there with him, were they not? Did I mishear something? Did I not read something where it said that Gra was like not there? He was a huge fan, but he was never there with him other than in the baths. Because that would make a lot more sense other than hearing about it, rather than being there and seeing it. Because I got this guy that we're investigating right now is with him. Unless I misread something while I was trying to take a sip of my juice over here right now. Then I must be crazy. I'm probably crazy. Anyway, I got all the evidence.
I fear that you had better get used to them, Mr. Blinkhorn. They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
What? No, that's a lie.
It is regrettable, for you are a talented archaeologist. I will request that you are placed in a prison where you are unable to dig an escape tunnel.
So you can't Alcatraz yourself out, buddy.
If they decide that you shall live. The consulting detective who salutes your intelligence in performing the perfect crime. Yes, but also the gentleman who detests your motivation.
You know nothing.
You wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always
he was at the back of my
someone
mind.
willing to steal your credit.
If the
wouldn't you
drugs
say?
weren't what I thought the other guy was going to be on,
there was the chance of a lifetime.
being skitty,
you
doing
had
it
to take
because of fear.
It was not to be shared. But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the tread of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn.
Welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Blackham knew of Bentercliff's intentions to take him off the credit of the discovery of the golden knife. He devised a cunning plan that would not only eliminate his rival, but would award him the fame of discovery. He used a handmade ice maker to create an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Matthias, carried it to the steam room in an ice bucket with champagne. Clues found 18, liquid knife, condemned, and that's what it's just saying that I did. It's just saying it. I feel really bad because all of the other times you're ranking Justice Seeker, yeah. Case status, people solving the case the same way people solve the case in the moral choice. Look, the other 3 that I did last time were 100% me. This one, it was the drugs throwing me off because I was like, he was under all of the za. He was under all of the za. I guess I should have taken Sadi. I guess I should have taken the wide words of our friend, our dear friend, Koala. Sometimes you stupid and you crazy, but you don't do stuff. Also, marry Drac. Everyone should marry Drac. Gotta get that tax purposes.
Not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room.
You seem the kind of detective you saw. No, you don't.
I just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified.
Sure, buddy.
I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes,
He's just writing about your endeavors
I beg
as
your
Sir
pardon,
Isaac
I
Boyd.
digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Telescope, my dear Watson. I'm staring at the awesome woman over across the street. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be staring at that awesome woman.
You should take a look.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Wow, you don't have to be so rude to Madam
The letter is
Hudson.
on the table, Holmes.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should have a look. What table, Watson? What table? Oh. You won't be able to marry Drac because editor Drac thought, ooh, Ak is mysterious. I know he is mysterious. Wait, you won't be able to marry Drac, but editor Drac though, ooh, you know he mysterious. Editor Drac, dude. Editor Drac is gonna have so much work next week because I wasn't able to do any filming today or yesterday. Yesterday because I was busy. But today, because my throat was hurting for quite a while, so I just didn't do any recording. But next week, though, because my semester starts next week, so Editor Jack's probably going to have a bit of grinding to do over the weekends, because next week I'm actually going to, before the semester starts, I'm actually going to film some stuff. TNT, quit Wapperjack is happening over the Weather Division. What Wapperjack is happening, my dear Watson?
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Detective Lestrade.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Is that my lover? My canonical additional lover, too?
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Eric Brackenstall? Abbey Grange, Maham, Kent. 3:30 a.m. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad to hear immediate assistance on what provides a most remarkable case. It is something quite of your own. Expect the release of a lady that will see you in everything and keep exactly the way I have found it. I beg you won't lose an instant. It'll be difficult to leave, sir. Estrite. Eustace? Sir Eustace here. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. Dear Watson, can't let go of that wife.
Promising, as always.
I let
It
go of the wiki.
appears
I
to
let
be
go of the
a
wiki
case of
a long
murder.
time ago.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes.
But it was
how
written
can
at
you
3:03
possibly
a.m.
tell?
How was it done before
Well,
midnight?
it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
It'll be an interesting morning, buddy. You should probably have slept too. Abbey Grange. Abbey Grange is straight. With that being said, though. Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, TNT. What is that weird widescreen Megamind having there? Was that
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
Yes.
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly.
The
father
daughter was
and
having an
two
affair with the
sons.
butler. They ran
It's
off.
their
The
work.
father found out,
They
fell
stole
down
the
the stairs. It
silver
was one of the
serviette, which is
servants.
of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Dang.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a
sorry.
chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is
Jesus.
the body of the deceased?
In the dining room.
We haven't
We haven't
touched
touched
anything.
anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Very good, Watson. Oh, Watson, you go examine that dead body. I don't think a man. Yeah, no,
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
because his under eyes are red. His under eyes are red. I thought he was bleeding blood. His under eyes are red. I thought they were all bleeding blood. They're all bleeding blood. They're all bleeding blood. They're all bloody. Let me run. Thank you.
Ladies,
It's
allow me
fucking-
to introduce myself.
It's
My
raining
name is Sherlock
inside.
Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
Oh no.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Your eye has been bruised. My heightened capability has told me such. I'm better than you. I can't tell if that's just a secondary bloody nose with a certain wart. Oh, no, pale cheek. Yeah, no, there you go. Deep eyes. You don't want to comment on our makeup? Oh. Go with Australian origin. Elegant dress. She's a lady of high society. Married. We know she's married. Why, Sherlock? Dirty hand. Oh no, those old bruises. What happened last night?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Of yesterday
Is it
evening.
really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs,
Likely story.
I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room.
Okay.
Close behind the first man, I saw two others.
So 4 in
One of
total.
them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
There wasn't your husband?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were 3, and he eventually succumbed.
I mean, a
One
man
of
with a
them,
stick versus
the
3 men. I
elder
think a
one,
stick
struck
takes
him
at least one
a
down.
terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Is something missing? Nothing done.
Did these 3 villains
Just an act of
steal
violence.
anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver
Damn,
from the
Jack.
sideboard.
Did you
You can see
hear?
for yourself
I
in the
knew
album.
those woman-hating accusations were true. Look, I, for one, don't understand how anyone can get a bag, and by a bag, I mean a woman, how anyone can get a woman, right? Whether that be a girlfriend, a lover, of the sorts. Especially when it's so hard for pretty much everyone else to. And then decide, I'm just gonna beat them. I don't know how someone's just like, I'm gonna get somebody who loves me, and then I'm gonna beat them. Whether that be for fun, whether that be for trauma, whether that be an outlet, whether that be a whole thing they just normally do, whatever. How? Why? As a single man who is not actively trying but wants to, how? How do you get that mentality? How? Not a happy marriage?
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Button. Old bruises? What about the old bruises,
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again.
Hitting the bottle again?
Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Your ladyship?
Your ladyship. I do have to say that it is probably best I end here because it has gotten moderately late for me, and I have gotten a text message that states that something needs to be done. Yep. Something needs to be done. With that being said, if you like what you did for some whatever reason, hopefully I'll see you again. In case I don't, have a wonderful time doing whatever it is you're doing. In case I don't see you, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And take it from her late husband. Anyone who beats their wife shall meet Lady Strife? No. Whatever. Let's just call it the end of my knife. Anyone who beats their wife meets the end of my knife. With that being said, that made no sense. With that being said, I'll see you all again next time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Good night. I love you all. And get your marriage certificates ready for next time when we all get married.